What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. All of us have gone into the doctor's office and you gotten your blood pressure checked and you saw that it was soaring. We've heard of, white coat syndrome, to where you go and get your blood pressure checked and it's high, etc. Well, there are a lot of things that can happen in a doctor's office that can falsely increase your blood pressure. And if these things occur, it's a likelihood that you have a false high number. All right. The first thing that should never happen when you go into the doctor's office is for you to get immediately on the scale. When you go into the doctor's office, you get on the scale, and after you get on the scale, you sit down, and then they take your blood pressure. It's too quickly. Most people need about 5 to 10 minutes to be sitting in a still place to kind of calm down. Let's be real. It's a lot of anxiety when you get on a scale, when you're in the doctor's office. I love doctors, but at the end of the day, I don't like going and just being in an environment of, where, and it's nothing against doctors or I just don't like being in the doctor's office, and I'm certain that many of you don't either. You got to get on the scale and they got to weigh you, and then you got to urinate in a little cup and all these different things. So the first thing that needs to happen is you don't need your blood pressure taken until you have been sitting calmly for about 5 to 10 minutes. The second thing is you don't need your feet crossed, and you don't need to be on a table to where your feet aren't touching the ground. This can pinch and create constriction in the legs, which can increase blood pressure. And if your legs are crossed, it can do the same thing, just in a different capacity. You want to be sitting with your still, calm, relaxed, with your feet on the ground. Okay. All right. The next thing is, if you have a full bladder, believe it or not, that will increase blood pressure. You need to release your bladder. You need to go to the restroom. You need to be calm. Your feet need to be uncrossed, sitting on the ground. All right. A lot of people out there potentially can think they have hypertension, but perhaps it's because it hasn't been performed correctly. Lastly, and certainly not least, if you're a person that you are given a blood pressure check and the cuff is too small and it's not an adequate measurement for your arm, that will increase the reading. All right. All of these are just tips. The next time you go and you get your blood pressure, you can be certain some things are done. If they rush you in a room and they sit you down, ask them, hey, can you give me about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to calm down, to relax, just to chill out before you take my blood pressure, so I can be certain that it's, normal. These are things that you can do when you go into the doctor's office in order to help you ensure that your blood pressure is a normal reading. Hope this helps. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.